How y'all doing? It's Rob Dunham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this nerd episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm doing another Halloween Classics, and this time I'm doing Return to Halloween Town. And this is going to be the last Halloween Classics I do this year. And I'm going to start, after this, I'm going to start off on Christmas Classics, so I'll be looking for that as well. What happens on Return to Halloween Town, Marty goes to Witch U, which is in Halloween Town. And Witch U is in a castle, Cromwell Castle, and we find out in this movie that Marnie's grandmother Aggie was a queen of Halloween Town at one time, and she didn't want the power. And what the power is this amulet, and it was traded by 3 Cromwell witches, and whoever wears this amulet can control anybody at any time and make them do whatever they want. And Aggie didn't want this power, and she locks it up in the spots. And the reason we find out about the spots is Marnie goes to college, and one of her classes is digging up Cromwell fossils and trinkets and all this other stuff, and ancient Cromwell magic artifacts. And this box comes up to Marnie's hands, and what she doesn't know is 3 of her professors is a part of the Dominion, and who the Dominion is a group of witches who try to control the head of the Cromwell clan or whatever. And the reason we find this out is because I think toward the end of the movie, Marnie goes back in time and she meets Aggie as a teenager and as Splendor, because she's going by Splendor at this time. And Marnie finds out that this is her grandmother, and her grandmother puts the gift, the trinket, into the box and then gives Marnie the key, and she goes back to the future. Well, Marnie unlocks the box and gets the trinket, and the Dominion makes her control, or tries to make her control all of Halloween Town. And the reason they do this is, to get Marnie to do this, is they turn Dylan into a dog, and whenever it turns 12 o'clock on Halloween night, anything in Witch University becomes permanent. So Marnie has to do this, or her brother's going to be a dog forever. And she tricks the Dominion. What she does is she gets her friend Anissa, who is a genie, and they come up with this plan, her mother, Dylan, and Anissa. And what happens is she controls her mother and Dylan and Anissa, and is making her look like she's about to control all Halloween Town, but she makes Anissa suck the amulet into her genie's lamp and throws it up, and Marnie, her mother, and Dylan destroy the amulet, or make it look like the amulet is destroyed. And Marnie gives the amulet to Dylan for safekeeping, and we'll find that out at the end of the movie. What else happens in this movie? We meet the Sinister Sisters, and they're the daughters of the head of the Dominion, and they're trying to get Marty to use her magic and to open up the box the whole movie, and that's all that happens with them. And what else is happening? We meet one of Aggie's best friends, and she was there when Aggie was Splendor, and we meet her in the past whenever Marty goes to the past, and we're trying to find out she's in an agency that goes after the Dominion, so she arrests the Dominion at the end of the movie and strips them of their magic. And that's all that really happened on this movie. If y'all ever watched Return to Halloween Town, what did y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man on this night, that's Dawson. So, see y'all next time.